Alright, this is going to be a short video. This is our 2026 Teko, however you want to pronounce it. This is the Turbo 2+2. It's probably the same frame as the Trophy, I believe, just with the seats facing the other way. I'm going to go over here and show you what everybody's complaining about as far as greasing the Zerk fittings and everything. So far, as you can see, I've got it lifted up and all the tires taken off. We've only used it once. We used it past weekend at El Campo, Lost Lagoon. We had no issues with it other than it rode pretty rough. It's pretty stiff. Other than that, no squeaks, nothing. Everything seemed to work flawlessly. But yes, everything, there was no grease in anything. I haven't yet to check the transmission yet, but I will get to that and shoot another video on that. But this is going to be a video on where the Zerk fittings are, and basically kind of an explanation of what I'm going to do for the suspension to soften that ride up, which I got from another member of the group. So far we've got two right here. We're going to have them on top of the knuckles here, one underneath there. You're going to want to grease those. You can tell if they have any or not by looking at this bulb right here. If that bulb's flat and doesn't have anything in it, as you can see, I've greased that, so it's got some grease in it. You have those two on both sides, the driver and passenger side. Then we also have two up here, one there and one there on this upper A arm, and then on the lower A arm, same thing, one on each side. So it's going to mirror each other on the passenger and driver's side. As far as suspension goes, I'm going to do another video on that, a little more detailed. So basically, these coilovers, you'll use a spanner wrench, which, let me grab it real quick, show you for those that don't know what one is. We are looking at this right here. This is a spanner wrench. But what I was able to do is I use this to just kind of break it loose. As you can see there is a Allen key, hex head, whatever you want to call it. Loosen that up. Then this spins down and it frees up this suspension. So when you buy these, they say yes, they have a lift on them, but they run them all the way up to the top to where there basically is no give on the suspension. So what I did is just loosened it to where I can move this spring freely. There's really no play up and down, but it is not tight in there anymore. So yes, that does lower it. And on this cart, I had, let me grab my piece of paper here. We lost roughly about an inch all the way around on each corner. So by doing that, you lose about an inch. But there's a kit you can buy for a Polaris Ranger. This right here, this is what I'll go into detail more on another video and show you exactly what I did. And this should bring it back up to the stock height, but it'll give you the suspension that'll smooth out things a lot better than what they were. And as you can see, you know, these dealers don't really give two rats crap about, you know, how things are. You got these cables here. I'm gonna, you know, basically just kind of go over it and get some of these cables out of the way so they don't grab anything and everything like that. So like I said, you got two on each side. Well, there's a total of 6 on each side, and they mirror each other. And while you're at it, you can check and make sure, you know, this here turns good. I'm also going to do a video here in a bit on the rear transmission that everybody is complaining about not having oil in. I have yet to look at mine yet, so if it's like the front, it probably doesn't have oil in it either. But I will do a video on that once I kind of dig into that. I was first greasing up the front end and I'm just going to work my way back. But if y'all have any questions, just give me, send it in the comments or anything like that, and I'll try to respond. Like I said, I'm here in the Huntsville area, so if anybody has any questions or needs any help, just give me a holler. Thank you.